Hello, all you awesome people out there. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, as always, Geek Viz Hoove, here on this Monday morning, damn near noon, on a Monday here. Perfect time to do it. We got a big ass fucking blizzard over here, over in Wisconsin. So it's a perfect time to just be kind of tucked in, trapped at the house. Perfect day to just go over some news we're going to talk about here. So, of course, it's Monday. I recorded my TV and my video game yesterday, Sunday, because the Oscars were last night, the biggest award show in the film business. So we got to go over our winners here today. So, in addition to that, let's go over and talk about what y'all be going over here today on this episode of the News Drop. Of course, as always, we've got our box office returns for the weekend. We got an update on what the canon will be for this brand new Mummy reboot. We got some bad news on Bruce Campbell. We got some Ocean's 11 updates. We got a Game of Thrones film in the works. We also have a plethora of other award shows as well. We got something called the Publicists Awards, and we also have the Razzie winners as well. We got a casting update for Superman Man of Tomorrow, and then we'll close things off with a brand new cast list for a brand new movie coming from I don't know who's in it, but we got a cast list to talk about for that movie. So that's everything we gonna be going over with here today on this edition of News Drop. It's a pretty big one. Of course, as always, we're gonna end things off with some trailers. So we got a pretty lengthy one, a lot of stories, a lot of trailers as well too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just go and get into this news then, shall we? Transition. All right, start off with as always, talking about the box office reports for the weekend. Hoppers nears a $60 million what the hell is a WW? Worldwide. Okay. Worldwide second weekend. Reminders of Him Kiss is $28 million. Scream 7 is still the best of the franchise, while Hamnet beams to $100 million for the global box office. Before Universal Super Mario Galaxy movie conquers the country and the world, that shit comes out this weekend. Why did I think that and The Bride dropped in April? I don't know why. Shit, that shit comes out next week. It's too much shit to watch. Tail end of last year, there was too many games to play. Now we kick it off 2026. There's too much shit to watch. Too many shows, too many movies. I mean, too many movies are literally just about to start. It's too many damn shows to watch. It's all about Disney Pixar's Hoppers, which after a 59.5 global weekend, that's 28.5 from domestic, 31 from 45 territories, taking the animated movie to 164.7 million worldwide. 86.8 of that is domestic, and about 78 is international. That's one of the top 3 U.S. films worldwide to date, the highest grossing animated release. What the hell is YTD? In just 10 days, they had a release of Sony's GOAT and China's Brownie Bears. I'm not gonna lie, I was wondering how this movie would do. I didn't know what the temperature was of this movie. I know animated movies have kind of been a little up and down as of late. But yeah, this is successful. With this and GOAT, you know, hey, a little more low tier animated movies, originals too. We're doing pretty well. Hopper holds are just 37% stateside. Oh, that's pretty damn good. And negative 17% abroad. It was the top non-local movie opening in Japan, Hong Kong, which was best original since Coco, Singapore, best opening for Disney Pixar original since Moana, and Vietnam. The Japanese opening ripped the second highest bow for an original animated film post-COVID. The second frame overseas hold is stronger than the second weekend declines of Zootopia and Wreck-It Ralph. So it's also holding strong in the box office too. So that's also really good. Overall, Hoppers was the top non-local movie in all European markets except the Netherlands, as well as Asian and Latin American markets. Great holds in markets of Germany, Mexico, Italy, Korea, Brazil, France, Spain, and the UK. Other second weekend spikes include Switzerland, Belgium, the Netherlands, Sweden, Ecuador, Denmark, Czechia, I don't know, Portugal, and Chile. The second weekend domestic hold is on par with Inside Out and Elemental. Updated foreign cums are UK is at 10, Mexico 7.6, Germany 7.3, France 6.1, Spain 4.8, Italy 4, Korea 3.5, Brazil 3.5, Japan 2.4, more in Poland too. Next weekend, Hopper springs into China, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Israel, Malaysia, Taiwan, Australia, and Australia time to vacations in March 26. Key territories for Colleen Hoover's movies are UK, Natch, as well as Germany, Mexico, and Australia, essentially based on the final reported territories for It Ends With Us and Regretting You. With a 28.2 million global start for Universal's latest from the author, Reminders of Him, it comes as no surprise to see that Germany is the top territory with a 2.5 million, including 500K weekend previews at 661 sites, including its second behind Hopper's second weekend. The result is well above Materialists, Regretting You, and more than double where the Crawdads Sing, which is a Delia Owens novel. UK Ireland delivered 1.5 at 600 screens for a number 3 bow behind Hoppers and previews for Project Hail Mary. That start is in line with Regretting You and well above the Materialists Anyone But You. Australia lined at 1.3 and number 2 behind Sony's Goat and performed in line with Regretting You. Netherlands 750K, number 2 bow is above Regretting You. Okay. Mexico, okay. Other shout outs. Paramount Spyglass Screen 7 crossed 100 million on Friday in North America around the globe. And around the globe is now the highest grossing installment of the franchise with 176.9, ahead of the original screens reported 173 million. Global weekend 17.7. That's 8 from domestic, 9 abroad. That's a decline of 41%, running queue of 70 million, surpassing the lifetime gross of Scream 6, which was about 66.4 million. So despite bad reviews, especially for critics, I think some fans give it not pretty good reviews either. It's still holding strong, still like to be the top grossing one in the franchise. The top 4 markets were France, Germany, Mexico, and Brazil. GOAT took in 13.8 million globally, 9.1 offshore. In weekend 5, taking us foreign to 72.2 in 53 markets, and North America queued to 90.6 million. China delivered about 3 million over 2 days, while the animated pick over to number 1 in Australia. Its top markets are UK, France, Mexico, Spain, and Germany. It's going to go into Korea next month, and Saudi Arabia at the end of the month, at the end of April. Also owning steady and leading China's box office race car movie Pegasus 3 in weekend 4. I've never heard of that. Sony's International Torrente Presidente ruled Spain with 8 million and number 1. 6th installment in Santiago Segura's starring. I don't know. I don't think this is a good. Well, yeah, I should have paid attention. This is more of a global box office report. You know, we do more of just the domestic weekend reports. You get some stuff, but this is all very much global based. I don't feel like looking for another one, so we're just gonna stick with it. Goddamn bitch. And then Hamnet, the 8-time Oscar nominated, which approached the grosses past the century mark at 100 million on Oscar Sunday at about a little under 2 million weekend. 1.67 of that from offshore and 50K opening in 19 other screens plus Hong Kong. Let's see, it's running about 4 million higher than The Brutalist, Belfast, Sinners, and The Favorite. Spain saw a weekend number 4 of 152K. Running all right, whatever. So Hoppers, Regretting You, Scream 7, Hamnet are kind of the top grossers of the weekend. My bad. This is more of a global fucking box office report, as opposed to what I was looking for, more of a domestic thing over the weekend. But you know my shit. Let's see. Undertone. What the hell is that? So Hoppers, Reminders of Him, Undertone, Scream 7, GOAT. That's the top 5. The Bride came in number 6. Ooh, a 70% fall off for The Bride. Ugh. Made about 2 million. Kiki's delivery service. Ain't that what's the anime house that does all the movies like that? The highly acclaimed animation house. Your Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away. What the hell is that name? I don't remember. Withering Heights came in at number 8. Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze, Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze opened at number 9. And rounding out the top 10 was Crime 101. Withering Heights. What's this? What is it? 31 Days. 31 Days still in the top 10. That's pretty impressive for Withering Heights. I like how I like how Ninja Turtles 2 that has 12,000 days. But that's because these two are re-releases. Man, for the GOAT to come in higher than the Bride, and the Bride is newer, is kind of crazy. Scream 7 too. It's not a good sign for the Bride. For the Bride here. I still haven't seen it. I still want to see it, but I still haven't seen it. Future top 20, we got Avatar Fire and Ash still up there. Fucking Demon Slayer still in the top 20. Anaconda, Zootopia 2, Sirach, Hamnet, and all these other people. So there you go. So that was the weekend box office there. So alright, let's get to our massive amount of award winners. Of course, we're going to start out with something a little smaller. So, Sinners and The Pit take top awards at the ICG Publicists Awards. The publicity campaign for Sinners and The Pit took top honors at the 63rd Annual International... Okay, it's the Cinematographers Awards. Cinematographers Guild Publicists Awards luncheon at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel on Friday. The ceremony honors individual publicists and unit still photographers. Further, look at that. Another award show for something you wouldn't typically think gets awards. For publicists and for pretty much the behind the scenes still photos for all your behind the scenes stuff. So again, another award show for something you typically wouldn't equate to getting their own award show. A variety senior entertainer reporter Angelique Jackson and senior artist and editor Jazz earned nominations from ICC Press. All right, let's just go to here's our list of winners. The Maxwell Weinberg Award for Motion Picture Publicity Campaign went to Sinners. TV publicity went to The Pit. The Lifetime Achievement in Publicity went to Chrissy Casada for Sony. The Publicist of the Year went to Michelle Alt at Paramount Pictures. The International Media Award went to Ali Plug from BBC in the UK. The Press Awards went to Kevin McCarthy for On Film with Kevin McCarthy. Excellence in Still Photography went to Atsushi Nishijima. And then the Excellence in Still Photography for TV went to Jake Giles. Alright, let's see if we get any more context on that. Let's see. Alright, other things that happened. Jimmy Kimmel was given the President's Awards. The award is presented only on occasion of extraordinary circumstances and honor Kimmel's resilience in face of the censorship and pressure from the Trump administration when he was briefly benched by ABC in the fall. Filmmaker and actor Noah Weil and Kate Hudson were given the Television Spokesperson of the Year and Motion Picture Spokesperson of the Year, respectively. Hudson, whose kudos were presented by her Glass Onion co-star Leslie Odom Jr. She gave her speech. Weil was recognized for his work on The Pit, clearly. Series won top prize for the publicity campaign for its first season. Weil was noted that The Pit had made a mark in part because of how the show had been handled behind the scenes. It shoots in LA with a 15-episode order, and the goal was to produce new seasons annually on a network TV schedule. Just so I can get an understanding for what exactly this means, because for me that means advertising, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just advertising campaign. So it's an it's a still photography and it's an advertising awards. So again, for marketing. So again, yet another award for aspect of filmmaking that I typically wouldn't even equate to getting its own fucking award show. So Sinners won for advertising for a movie. Pit won for TV. And these are for individual awards. Achievement in Publicity, Publicist of the Year, international publicity, press. So yeah, again, more awards for aspects of filmmaking I didn't think would get, I didn't even know get their own award show. So hey, kudos to them. So there is your Publicists Awards. All right, next up on the bottom end of the shelf, you got the Razzie Award winners. Of course, if you don't know, the Razzies are award shows for the worst in film for the year. So Ice Cube named the worst actor as War of the Worlds dominates with 5 dishonors. Ice Cube's War of the Worlds, by the way, I completely forgot to put War of the Worlds on my worst of list for last year. War of the Worlds dominated at the 46th Razzie Awards, taking home the deciders for Worst Picture, Worst Actor, and more. Ice Cube beat out The Weeknd, Batista, and Scott Eastwood and Jared Leto for the Worst Actor Award. We'll get to that. Let's look at the winners first, then we'll go over all this other shit. Alright, so Worst Picture was won by War of the Worlds. Also won for Worst Actor for Ice Cube. Worst Actress went to Rebel Wilson for Bride Hard. Worst Supporting Actress went to Scarlett Rose Stallone for Gunslingers. Supporting Actor went to all 7 artificial dwarfs from Snow White. The Razzie, oh look at that, here's a good one. The Razzie Redeemer Award, which I'm guessing is for somebody who's won a Razzie but then went on to do some good shit, went to Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blues. Worst on-screen combo went to all 7 dwarfs for Snow White. Worst prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel went to War of the Worlds. Worst director, Rich Lee for War of the Worlds. Worst screenplay, War of the Worlds. And somehow they put the Redeemer Awards twice. So yeah, fucking the War of the Worlds fucking swept in this as well. So yeah, so Rebel Wilson won for her performance of Bride Hard. 7 awards to talk about that. Yeah, so the Razzies also awarded Kate Hudson with the Redeemer Award for her Oscar-nominated performance in Song Sung Blues. She received several Razzies throughout her career, including for My Best Friend's Girl in 2008, Mother's Day in 2016, and Music in 2021. That was the most recent one. So there you go. So those are the Razzie Awards. So guess it goes on to submit that War of the Worlds was indeed one of, if not just flat out, the worst movie to release in 2025. All right, but let's get to the good shit. Let's get to the biggest awards in film for the year, the Academy Awards. So, much to my dismay and disappointment, when I kind of saw the writing on the walls when I seen how many they took home before that, one battle after another took home Best Picture at the 98th Oscar Awards. It took home 6 in total. They had a new category. The first is the Best Feature was added in 2002, which was casting, which was also won by one battle after another. Sinners took home 4, which One Battle and Sinners made Warner Brothers a record night for Warner Brothers. Again, so fucking funny. They had a record night for Oscar Awards just for them to, you know, fucking be on the verge of fucking selling. And then we got a bunch of other shit. We also had a rare tie. Oh shit. God damn, I hate when it does that. We also had a rare tie happen at the awards as well. I think for documentary or something, right? Yeah, live action short rare tie in that one. Cinnamon of Val. Oh wait, it didn't say who won it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get down to the awards as a list here. So of course, as I mentioned, Best Picture was won by Paul Thomas Anderson's Black Girl Fetish, also known as One Battle After Another. I watched the video and it kind of summed that shit up perfect. Shout out to FD Signifier. He was like, instead of going to therapy, Paul Thomas Anderson just put all of his weird fetish and shit on the script and just made a movie about it instead of going to therapy about it. But I spoke how I feel. Again, of course, the one movie I was saying, the one movie I would actually be kind of upset if it fucking won, actually turned out to be the one that won. Every other movie I'd have been cool with, but of course it had to be this one. But hey, careless still. Paul Thomas Anderson also won for Best Director. Best Actor went to Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. Fucking, I said it when he fucking went. I was like, goddamn, love Lil fucking Wallace just won a goddamn Oscar. Hey, big ups to him, man. Best actor went to Jesse Buckley. I feel like that was one of the biggest no-brainer awards of the ceremony that night. Best supporting actor went to Sean Penn. Supporting actress went to Amy Madigan, and probably one of the biggest upsets of the night for Weapons. Adapted screenplay went to One Battle. Original screenplay went to Sinners. Animated feature was won by K-pop Demon Hunters. And by the way, I am a man of my word. I said if it won the Oscar for animated movie, I was actually gonna fucking watch this movie. So I'm a man of my word. So I am going to actually watch this movie. Best international feature went to Sentimental Value. Best documentary was won by Mr. Nobody Against Putin. Animated short went to The Girl Who Cries Pearls. Best casting, we mentioned that, One Battle After Another. Best cinematography went to Sinners. I think we believe she is the first woman to win the best cinematography Oscar in the history. So, hey, kudos to her. Best costume design, Frankenstein. Best documentary short, All the Empty Rooms. Best editing went to One Battle After Another. Live action short, this was the tie one. It went to The Singers and Two People Exchanging Saliva. I think it's like this was the first tie in quite a long time that two movies tied to win an Oscar. Makeup and hairstyling with the Frankenstein. Best original score went to Sinners. Original song, Golden on K-pop Demon Hunters. By the way, they fucking went up there to do their speech and they got played off. And I felt like that shit was so fucking short. Especially like after I felt like we got the fucking two speeches that came after this, I feel like were longer than this one, which was fucking ridiculous. Like, oh, of course, the fucking, fucking play off the Koreans so they can't give the goddamn speech. And, fucking white people get up there right after and they get all the time they need. Best production design went to Frankenstein. Best sound went to F1. Visual effects went to Avatar, Fire and Ash. And that is your 98th Oscar, and that is your 98th Oscar wins there. So yeah, let's go and just kind of now we'll kind of go and get the review over. So like I said, Sinners took home 4, as I've just mentioned: Best Actor, Best Original Screenplay, Score, and then Cinematography. Yeah, she became the first woman to ever win the award. Just a book, we talked about that. The film's Golden became the first K-pop song to ever win an Oscar for Best Original Song. So, hey, big ups to them. Frankenstein scooped up a trio of awards, mostly in production, costume, makeup, which I said, I told you, fucking gothic horror is a cheat code for that kind of shit. Yeah, so we got the tie we talked about. Also decided to feature live performances for 2 nominated songs: Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You from Sinners. Both of them were great fucking performances. So yeah, so there you go. It was hosted by Conan O'Brien, second year in a row. It's pretty entertaining. But yeah, so those are your Oscar winners there. Great night. I watched all the best movies. Very happy I did. But yeah. So now we kind of lay quiet, and now we let this next year of movies play out, and we'll be back here around this time in 2027 to see who from 2026 is going to make it onto the Oscar stage and who is going to be taking home the trophies at I guess next year will be the 99th Academy Awards. So yeah, so we're looking for that. So those are your awards here, and I think this I'm pretty damn sure this marks the end of the film award season. Like, I think TV was the same for the major TV. I think once the Emmys and the Golden Globes happened, TV was pretty much done for major awards. We might get some smaller ones, like I said, like we just find out there's a fucking advertising and fucking still image award show that happens. So we might get some smaller ones, but for the big ones, I believe we are all wrapped up for award season. All right, next up. If I read this story before, I'm sorry, but I've had it in my mind that I might have read this already, but I don't know. But The Mummy 4 director says Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is not canon. Rachel Weisz is in this one. Yeah, I mentioned how I was wondering how they were going to handle the canon for that. if this takes place after the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, how they were gonna, work that in. So they decided to go the easy route and just say it was not canon. After nearly 20 years, the third installment of The Mummy is going back to the sarcophagus. Radio silence director Matt Bettolini-Oplin and Tyler Gillett, who signed on to direct The Mummy 4, recently addressed whether the 2008 Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, will be canon in the next installment, which Universal is set to release on May 19th, 2028. Rachel is in this one. Bettolini-Oplin told Entertainment Weekly, as Gillett added, that should answer the question for you. Despite starring in The Mummy in 1999 and The Mummy Returns in 2001 as Egyptologist Evelyn Carnahan, she sat out of the third movie. Maria Bello took over the role, joining Brendan Fraser as her husband and fellow adventurer Rick O'Connell. Last month, Fraser and Weiss signed on to reprise their roles in The Mummy 4, which will be directed by the radio silence duo and a script by David Coggeshall. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, Michelle, y'all was in that movie? I'm surprised, yet not surprised at all. Fraser previously explained that the third film was an attempt for NBC to cash in on the Summer Olympics in Beijing. The one I wanted to make was never made, he told the AP in November. I hate when I read about shit like this. It's just like dumb-ass reasons as to why decisions were made. In video games, I recently either heard for the first time or reread the reason there was only like 2 aliens in the Mass Effect Andromeda game, the one that came after the original franchise, was because they wanted, and that they were more humanoid aliens, because they wanted them to be easier for fans to cosplay as. I'm like, that's a dumbass reason. That is such a weird, fucking, stupid reason to motivate a major thing in a property. So in order to cash in on the fucking Beijing Olympics, they made the whole thing they made the villain more of a Chinese aesthetic than the Egyptian one that they already had. I'm like, that's such a random fucking thing. NBC had the broadcast rights to the Olympics that year, he said, so they put 2 together and went to China, working in Shanghai. An incredible experience. I'm proud of the third one because I think it's a good standalone movie. We picked up and did what we do with it for crew on deck, and it gave it our best shot. But the one I wanted to make is forthcoming, and I've been waiting 20 years for this call. Sometimes it was loud, sometimes it was faint telegraph. Now it's time to give fans what they want. So he said, hey, we back up. It's like, hey, we did that one. We just had to, it was a good experience, but we had to just fulfill a stupid obligation from the fucking, again, a dumb move made by the fucking nameless faces, the CEOs in suits to do some shit. He was like, hey, but for this next one, we back up. We doing what should have been done in the first place. All right, moving on. Game of Thrones movie in the works at Warner Brothers from the Andor writer, which I think is a good thing because I hear nothing but good things about Andor. The winter is coming to the big screen. A Game of Thrones movie is in the works at WB from House of Cards showrunner and Andor writer Bo Willimon. He already submitted a draft according to Page 6 Hollywood, which broke the news of the project. A director has not been set, nor have any cast members. However, the outlet noted that it's unclear whether the film will actually be made, given the news that WB is in the process of being sold to Paramount and Skydance. That's true. If the merger is approved, new management could scrap the movie in development. Okay, so it's like, so this is like a super in the works. We don't even know if it's going to happen kind of thing right now. At the same time, Game of Thrones is one of the company's crown jewels. Paramount CEO David Evanson has pledged to release 30 films theatrically once the 2 media giants become one. That means they'll need plenty of material to populate their joint slates. Although plot details haven't been confirmed, the story is reportedly about Aegon I, the founder of the Targaryen dynasty, and his conquest of Westeros a few centuries before the original Game of Thrones TV series. This means I am immediately not interested. I don't like prequels. I don't like going back to shit. I want to go forward. I want to go forward because I want to see what the effects of the series that we know and we watched, what that has on the world going forward. I don't want to go back because we know how that shit ends. We've seen where it all ends. We've seen where it all leads to. Well, I don't want to go back and see all that shit. He never appeared on screen, but the royal family, which really spawned the ice blonde Daenerys. Yeah, we know. I know. It's also went to a spinoff for House of Dragon and the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. All of which are both fucking prequels to the shit anyway. And I feel like they can't go forward because, you know, they're based off of these books. And this nigga ain't even finished the last goddamn book yet. So, yeah, whatever. So, a movie is in the works. Will it happen is now the biggest hurdle after the WB fucking Peace Sky merger happens. So we're gonna have to see. And again, like I told you with EA, once big mergers like this happen, change up in management, change up in leadership happens, and of course, things change, layoffs happen, and things get scrapped. So this could just end up just getting scrapped or completely reworked, but we'll see. Next up, Ocean's 11 prequel loses the director Lee Isaac Chung amid creative differences. Margot Robbie is attached to star and produce. Director Lee Isaac Chung exited WB's planned prequel for its Ocean's 11 property. Chung had been developing the movie with the studio and Margot Robbie, who is attached to star with Bradley Cooper and produced through her Lucky Chap banner. A representative for WB confirmed that Chung left amicably amid creative differences. A joint statement from WB and Lucky Chap read, Lee Isaac is a singular filmmaking talent whose vision and partnership have been invaluable at Warner Brothers and Lucky Chap throughout their journey. Our experiences with him has only deepened our enthusiasm to collaborate on future projects together. The Hollywood... God damn it, bitch. The Hollywood Reporter exclusively reported on the planned prequel in 2022, with Jay Roach attached to direct at the time before he also exited. Plot details have not been shared for the project that has a script from Kerry Solomon. WB launched the franchise in 2001 with Steven Soderbergh's Ocean's 11 that remade the studio's 1960s heist movie of the same name. Starring Frank Sinatra and other Rat Pack members. George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, and Matt Damon were among the stars of the Soderbergh film trilogy that concluded in 2007's Ocean's 13. In 2018, WB released Ocean's 8, director Gary Ross spinoff and Soderbergh trilogy that stars Sandra Bullock, Kate Blanchett, and Anne Hathaway. Chung handled the 2020 feature Minari, for which he earned an Oscar nomination, as well as direction and screenplay. In 2024, Glenn Powell's led sequel Twisters, Robbie starred opposite Jacob Elordi. Okay, we're just talking about Robbie now. So, all right. So Isaac Chung left. But there is some news as Bradley Cooper might go ahead and DIY that Margot Robbie Ocean's 11 prequel. So him and WB are probably in talks for him to now take over writing and directing duties in the prequel, of which he also is already starring in. So one of the nice things about having an Oscar-nominated director on speed dial, we assume. Although if anybody has Bradley Cooper's, no, okay. By the way, they spelled it Bradley Corbett. All right, William. To have another fucking Jordan King on our hands. Case in point, news via Puck that Margot Robbie's long-planned Ocean's 11 prequel was also directed earlier this month when it was revealed that Minari's Lee Isaac Chung had departed. Just might go and do the easiest thing and tap the already attached Bradley Cooper to write and direct the thing himself. Cooper has been attached to the project since it first started getting floated around, albeit only in the acting capacity. But why not? He's got 3 films on his belt already, all pretty damn good. Most recently, his Will Arnett, Laura Dern dramedy Is This Thing On, which, like all of his films, he's co-starred in. Sure, you can make the point that there's nothing in A Star Is Born or Maestro to suggest Cooper's got Steven Soderbergh head for intricate heist movies lurking in his mind, but he does have a certain flair for style, and it makes it easy to imagine him navigating a crew of good-looking people around 1960s Las Vegas executing their convoluted crimes. Details about the prequel are pretty light. It's been slowly bubbling up almost entirely out of WB's strong determination to get this brand back into theaters. But also, as it happens, reportedly poking around the idea of an Ocean's 14 that will reunite. Yeah, there's also that too. So this got a lot of goddamn Oceans news going on. So, we'll see, but they might just tap Bradley Cooper to direct, which is a lot of hats to wear for one movie. He's gonna write, direct, and star in the damn thing. That's a fucking lot. But we'll see. We'll see what news happens if they can actually get this damn thing off the ground. All right, next up, some troubling news here. Evil Dead actor Bruce Campbell says he has cancer that's treatable but not curable. But he's one tough old son of a bitch. Evil Dead star, fucking B-movie legend Bruce Campbell revealed Monday that he has been diagnosed with cancer, but he says that it is treatable if not curable. Campbell said work will have to take a back seat while he's being treated. The 67-year-old actor posted a message on Twitter writing, "Hi folks, these days when someone is having a health issue, it's referred to as an opportunity." So let's go with that. I'm having one of those. It's also called a type of cancer that's treatable, not curable. I apologize if that's a shock. It was to me too. The good news is I'm not going into any more details. I'm posting this because professionally, a few things will have to change. Appearances and cons and work in general need to take a back seat to treatment. My plan is to get as well as I possibly can over the summer so that I can tour with my new movie, Ernie and Emma, this fall. There are several cons this year summer that I have to cancel. Big regrets on my part. Treatment needs and professional obligations don't always go hand in hand. That's about it. I'm not trying to enlist sympathy or advice. I just want to get ahead of this information in case false information gets out, which it will. Fear not, I'm a tough old son of a bitch, and I will have great support, as I expect to be around a while. As always, you're the greatest fans in the world, and I hope to see you soon. Much love. It's signed off. So Campbell stars in and directs Ernie and Emma, a road trip comedy about a widowed pair salesman's journey to scatter his wife's ashes. An early screening in Portland, Oregon is already sold out. He played Ash Williams in Sam Raimi's Evil Dead in '81 and returned for Evil Dead 2. He serves as executive producer in the upcoming Evil Dead Burn, doing theaters in June. So yeah, man, prayers up to him. I hope everything works out well for him. I hope everything goes well. Bruce Campbell is a goddamn legend. So yeah, I hope everything works out well for him, and he can beat this thing. All right, next up, we got some DC news as Aaron Pierre joins DC's Superman sequel, Man of Tomorrow. So we got John Oliver. Bro, I don't know what it is. I will be absolutely fine the whole damn day, and then the moment I get to recording something, all of a sudden my nose wanna act like I'm on the verge of a sickness or some shit. Fucking Hollywood Reporter, bro. What kind of bitch ass move is that? If you got a fucking ad blocker on, it fucking blurs the goddamn text. That's some bullshit. Aaron Pierre will face the Man of Steel's bite. Pierre, who is already playing Green Lantern's hero John Stewart in the upcoming DC series Lanterns, of which will be watching the trailer on the TV news. Which I have not watched it yet. Somehow I completely managed to avoid it. So we're gonna watch that in the TV review, which the actual episode hasn't dropped yet. But I'm recording this after I already recorded it. So at this point in time, I have watched it, but. But my reaction to it is gonna be on the TV news. Gunn wrote the script as directed better tomorrow, which is due to begin production this summer in Atlanta. David Cornsweet is back as Superman, and Nicholas Hoult returns as Lex Luthor in a story that sees the two team up to fight the technological alien threat known as Brainiac. German actor Lars Edinger is playing the latter, one of Superman's classic villains. The movie is due to bring back much of the cast. We got Rachel Brosnahan's Lois Lane, Skylar Gisando's Jimmy Olsen, and Sarah Sampaio Eve Tessmacher among them. Heroes returning include Hawk Girl, played by Isabella Merced, the Engineer, played by Maria Gabriel, the Bay among Bays. Damn, we ain't got no Perry. We ain't got my boy Bunk coming back. Production is scheduled to begin in April in Atlanta and go into production in the summer. Pierre as Stewart is part of Gunn's vision for having the DC screen universe. Both the DC movies and TV shows integrate seamlessly as one story universe. Stewart is a Green Lantern, one of the space cops patrolling Earth in its sector as part of the Green Lantern Corps, and his appearance makes tonal sense as both Superman and Brainiac are spacefaring characters with alien origins. Pierre is making his debut as the character in Lanterns, and that's going to come out in August. Pierre's kind of been catching Hollywood's attention as a turn in Rebel Ridge, Netflix's 2024 thriller directed by Jeremy Solander. Last year, he did a stint on Apple TV's The Morning Show and did voiceover work in Mufasa, The Lion King, as well as last month's Goat. I didn't know he was in there. So we got John Stewart popping up in Superman. In what capacity we don't know. Is he gonna play a major role? Is he gonna play a minor role? Will it just be a cameo in there? Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But we are getting a Green Lantern in Superman, so that's pretty fucking dope. All right, and for our final story, Kamal Nanjiani, O'Shea Jackson Jr., John Leguizamo, and Dan Folger join Josh Hartnett in Tommy Riccola's action pick All Day and Night. What else have they done? Okay, I seen Violet Night, Dead Snow. Okay, so I can immediately tell he's kind of a kind of a very B movie action kind of guy. You know, I love Violent Night, but it very much is like it very much is a B movie kind of, you know, one of the weird B movie action kind of things. Okay, it's pretty nice cast on this though. Oscar nominee Kumail Nanjiani, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Emmy winner John Leguizamo, and Tony winner Dan Fogler are joining the previously announced Josh Hartnett in the cast of action thriller All Day and All Night. Written by Tommy Wirkola and John Nevin, the pick is being directed by Wirkola and the Norwegian filmmaker best known for the Violent Night and Dead Snow franchises. Wirkola and Hartnett were produced alongside XYZ Films, who were also financed with backing from IPRK, it's fucking producer talk. The synopsis reads, when his daughter gets into Harvard, reformed bank robber Billy Davies, that's Hartnett, returns to a life of crime to come up with the tuition money. But when the bank heist goes horribly wrong, he and his crew, which is Nanjiani and Jackson Jr., accidentally stumble onto a set of a failing reality TV show. Now Billy must stay on air long enough to figure out an escape plan from the cops, which is played by Leguizamo and Fowler, trying to arrest him, and the mob trying to kill him, while the producers must keep the show on air long enough to boost their ratings and evade cancellation. You know what it kind of sounds like? It also kind of sounds like Josh Hartnett was in this movie too. What the fuck is that one movie called? Where he was like a murderer who like took his daughter to a concert, and then like the cops found out that the murderer was there. So they were like trying to keep it low key. So they were trying to keep it like low key trap. That's what it's called. It kind of sounds like that. That's an M. Night Shyamalan thing. Yeah, it kind of sounds like this a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. The synopsis, at least. XYZ and Wirkola have a long relationship. The genre specialist company executive produced Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead in 2014, and more recently produced a Fight as the Region film, The Trip. It was directed and co-written by Wirkola, which sold on to release on Netflix in 2021. Wirkola XYZ then joined to read the film in English, helmed by Yorma Taccone, and starring Jason Segel and Samara Weaving, titled Over Your Dead Body. Okay, the film will premiere in the headliner section of this weekend's South by Southwest. Okay. And then we got some more just kind of production talk and news talk and who they read by. Alright, so there you go. So yeah, it kind of sounds like a, you know, again, it sounds like a movie I'm you know, wouldn't go out to see it, but you know, if I catch it on a streaming service, I turn it on, check it out. All right, and that is it for our news stories. Now, of course, we got to get to some trailers. I got quite a bit of fucking trailers here. I got 11 trailers here. We got a lot to go over. So, let's go. Let me go ahead and cut the music real quick. All right, and let's go ahead and check out these trailers. Starting off with Hokum. When novelist Ohm Bauman retreats to a remote inn to scatter his parents' ashes, he is consumed by tales of a witch haunting the honeymoon suite. Disturbing visions and a shocking disappearance force him to confront dark corners of his past. I think I've seen Scott. Adam Scott, that's the name, right?
First time in Ireland.
My folks came here for their honeymoon. Always wanted to come back.
Why didn't they?
I don't know if you've noticed, but there are some oddballs walking around this place.
There are worse things than strangers out there, Yank.
One of the members of staff is missing.
What about the honeymoon suite?
It's always locked.
I never heard of those movies.
I'm getting a weird feeling.
Heard of those movies though.
Something feels off.
Jesus.
I think there's someone down here. Can you hear me?
Get me out of here, man!
Yeah, let's stop this. Okay, proper creepy. Gives me some what the hell's that one movie called? 1408? Is that what it's called? It kind of gives me vibes of that. Mostly because it's just like a horror movie about a fucking nigga stuck in a damn room. Yeah, with John Cusack. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Check in. Let me close my blinds. It's been fucking cloudy and snowing all goddamn day, and then of course the moment I start recording something, now the damn sun when I come out and shit. Man, the moment I turn the damn camera on, now I want to start being bright and shit. All right. That was nice. Glad to see more. Neons, gotta just like, you know, low key. They kind of great value A24, but I still kind of fuck with some of their movies. All right, next up, something from Netflix.
Yeah, that's coming in fast. Must be a big one.
The National Hurricane Center has issued hurricane surge warnings for this area.
I felt so bad. I was going to call them Bokeem Woodbine. I feel so bad about that. Fucking Yaman Hansu.
Just breathe.
We know who gonna win.
They're saying it could be a Category 5.
That's what they always say, and then everything turns out to be fine.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, this motherfuckers made a fucking Hurricane Katrina with white people.
Lisa, get to our ground! Go!
Several towns are
low-key, you know what this also... I'm sorry, I keep pausing. Low-key, you know this also kind of reminds me of South of Midnight. And that's exactly what happens in South of Midnight at the start. There's a big-ass flood, and it fucking floods the whole city. I remember also there's been a big-ass oil truck in there, too.
cut off from any rescue attempts. We're sending our prayers to the people of those towns. I can't imagine the dangers they're facing.
What lies beneath will. Look at that baby shark. Oh, it's a shark movie. This nigga's really put baby shark in the damn trailer.
There's no people, no car.
Just a little bit away.
Sharks on the loose in the Category 5 storm.
I'm gonna keep pausing. Hey, that's that. This is that one nigga. Y'all ever seen that video where like this is old black dude at like a gas station and there's like this big ass storm going outside and the staff is like panicking and this nigga's like, damn. All right, let me get. I think I was like, damn. Well, let me get like a 10 on Pump 5. Let me get a pack of Newports. It's like just a little bit of rain. I'm trying to run it from.
Bit away.
Sharks on the loose in the Category 5 storm. Let's move.
Big push. I am not gonna have him die before he gets to take his first breath. Here they come! Bet you never saw this on Shark Week.
Oh my God! What is the... What are the chances? I was gonna say, hey, this is a proper B movie right here. And of course, what are the fucking chances?
You never saw this on Shark Week.
What are the fucking chances it's written and directed about the guy I just found out about? It was like, oh yeah, this dude is like a B movie specialist. And sure enough, wow, that's fucking hilarious. All right, well, the Category 5 hurricane decimates a coastal town. The storm surge brings devastation, chaos, and something far more frightening. Hungry Sharks. Yeah, directed by Tommy Wirkola and produced by Adam McKay. Don't look up Phoebe. I don't know. Damon House is the only motherfucker in there that I know. Let me see about it. Fuck it. Was it during a tornado or storm? I'll say tornado. Look, it was this one right here. I'm pretty sure it's a voiceover. That shit's still funny.
God, thank you.
You wanna move?
I should have watched the news.
I should have watched the news.
Hey, who registered
You
this?
wanna move? Like you come over here?
Nah, fuck all that. Listen,
Sabrina, come on.
I'm already here, so let me get 10 on pump.
Sabrina, get in here.
Yeah, 10 on pump 12. 2 of your quick picks. Hey, where y'all going? Ain't nothing but a little damn rain. Let me get a number 24, 16, 12, and
Nigga said, who registers this? And that was this dude in the video. Nigga was like, yeah, but a little rain. Shit. Let me get a pack of Newport ones. Alright, moving on. Mermaid.
As your next Cook County
Doug is an awkward Florida drug addict. Why am I not surprised it's been played by that one dude too? That's literally the exact character he played in a fucking Superstore. A Superstore, I feel like. Divorced and learned he shares custody of his young daughter with his ex, Doug, reeling from the loss of his job at a local strip club, where he takes care of the fish in the aquarium. Things are beyond bleak, so Doug zips his boat out into the Gulf to end the pain of reality. Oh, okay. But at lowest point, he discovers an injured mermaid creature clinging to life. For Doug, it's a sign from the universe, so he brings her home, gives her shelter in his tub, and begins to nurse her back to health. He even names her Destiny. As the report blossoms, word of his secret gets out, and he's forced to protect his new friend from by any means necessary. They just gave the whole fucking movie away in the game.
Why? Straight up. Doug, I gotta let you go, brother. Why? Straight up, you've gotten pretty weird, man.
Yo, we need to talk. You owe me $3 grand.
You gotta make a decision right now, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't done anything. Doug, you need some help, man.
What happened, Doug?
Just been a bit of a bump.
Did you know that the ocean is 71% of the Earth's surface? It is said that humans have only discovered around 5% of it, which leaves lots of room for imaginations to run free.
Doug.
Daddy, don't go.
Doug.
Why can't you just stay?
Because Daddy's got to go save a mermaid. Mike's hot. Let's give him a show.
Gentlemen, feast your eyes and grab onto your sets, because you're about to witness aquatic history.
I have no idea what happens next.
What the damn cast they got in this? I will say right off the bat, the little teasers they shown of it, I like how they went with more of a horror movie monster design for the mermaid, as opposed to, you know, the fucking beautiful woman with just like a mermaid tail, you know, at the bottom. I like how they went with that. Yeah, it's a hell of a cast they got in this bitch though. Filmed by Terry Cornick on them. John Pemberton, Avery Portmere, Kevin Nielsen, Kirk Fox, Julia Larson, Devin McDowell, Tom Arnold's in this bitch too. Robert Patrick, you seen him? Kevin Dunn. I got a pretty damn cast in this bitch. All right, the Obsession. I think this is the full trailer.
You ever actually like flirted with Nikki?
I'm gonna go get some.
I think we've watched like 2 teasers of it, but I think now we got the full trailer.
Have you ever actually, like, flirted with Nikki?
I'm gonna go get some shots.
I'll come with you if she means this much to you. And I know she does. To say, Nikki, I think we should grab a drink sometime.
Nikki, wait. I was gonna ask you,
What?
I lost my train of thought.
Hi.
Good night. What else?
Why?
One wish, Willow. You only get one wish. I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the entire world.
I love you so much. A love only the branch of a willow tree could conjure.
It's weird how you two are dating all of a sudden. Like, super dating.
I think Nikki is going through something.
Like, what? Is she okay?
No. Jeez, what kind of spells you put on her? Nikki? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you! I was calling to see if there's a way I can cancel a wish.
I'm sorry, we don't really do that.
So she's just stuck like this forever?
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you live.
As long as I live?
I will say every damn trailer of that is a, you know, I'll give them credit. They did a really damn good job of like every trailer ramped up like, you know, what they wanted to showcase in the movie. Because remember, the first teaser was literally just like nothing. It was just, it showed the little thing over the wish thing, and then he snapped it, and like that was it. And then the second one, it kind of showed a little bit more. It showed like the whole thing of like when he makes the wish, you know, the obsession title comes from the fact that now she's like obsessed with him, and now this one kind of gave out a little bit more. And I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to see anything beyond that. I think this one is definitely gonna be on my, I'll say watch list, on my try to watch list, because my list is already goddamn extensive. All right, next up is Nick and Alice. Fucking Ricky Dicky and Don ass trailer name shit. Y'all remember Ricky Dicky and Don fucking Nickelodeon? Fucking Hickory Dickory Dock ass.
Open the glove compartment.
Title. Hey, James
What's
Martin
this?
this bitch though.
It's chloroform. Chlor what? You don't know what chloroform is? Should I know what chloroform is? Have you ever seen a movie? Yeah, I've seen many movies. And have you ever seen a movie with chloroform in it? I don't know. Okay, just listen to me. You're gonna ring the doorbell. Somebody's gonna answer the door. Before they can get out a single word, you take that rag that's soaked in that shit and you cover their nose and their mouth.
Oh, that's chloroform. That's chloroform? You could have just said the wet rag thing. It made it easier.
Fine, great. Do what you call the wet rag thing. Hey, Mike.
This is confusing.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is your idea.
What's happening? I'm you, but I'm from the future. I came back in a time machine. You sound insane. No, I understand. I want to try to right some wrongs here, but there's a person that could fuck this whole thing up, and that person is me.
I would say off rip, definitely not where I thought this movie was going.
I thought you were a clone.
Well, clones aren't real, dummy.
And time machines are super grounded in reality. Yeah, obviously. The first time that we went through tonight, Mike died. Oh, fuck. But that's why I'm back. We get one chance to fix it.
Okay, so who killed me?
Have you ever heard of the Baron? He's a cannibal assassin.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh,
You look delicious.
I don't want to be eaten, Nick.
No, I agree. It's not an ideal situation.
Hey, Nick! Oh, come on, you killed the DJ?
It was a moment, and then accidentally, it was an accident, but then I shot him.
You accidentally shot him.
I shot him, and it wasn't on purpose.
Okay, I can't lie. That actually looks pretty good. March 27th, that's in a couple damn weeks. That looks pretty damn entertaining. I'll check it out. It's on Hulu too, so it's like, I'll check it out. I'll throw it on one day. All right, next up, we've got Our Hero Balthazar. I have no idea what this is.
I just heard the news about Arkansas City. It's not fair that we have to worry about getting shot.
I pray to God, man.
This awful country is just chasing the violence it creates.
I'm having a crisis.
We're fighting for our lives here.
Is that sincere? Are you actually crying?
That's a good question.
Where the fuck do I know this kid from?
Last night, I started DMing with a guy that commented, "Are you lonely?"
That's why I want to kill everyone. Want to see what I'm gonna do.
Guys, he needs a friend. I can stop a school shooting. Solomon? What is this? You look like you needed someone.
That's why you're here?
Dad. I know you told me only to text you.
I've been having a hard time.
Get out of the store.
For Christ's sake.
Motherfucking, niggas made fucking Reddit incel the movie.
Solomon, are you a man or what?
I thought if you had a IRL friend, you wouldn't do it.
I know him from?
You like that shit, don't you? Everyone always said I was
That's
the
Asa Butterfield? Holy shit.
I tried to be that thing.
Lock that in, folks. Stay with it now.
These niggas literally made the fucking white male loneliness epidemic a movie on it. It was like they made a movie for Christ.
Not to be that thing.
Stand up.
Well, not anymore. Okay, Solomon, calm down. It's me. We'll become friends. And you'll understand. If you really care, you have to show up.
Are you sure you're okay, honey?
You're coming off really manic.
I'm showing up. Are you?
Oscar Boyson. Did they did I seen that they did they did like Good Boys and all that shit. Let's see. Okay, Uncut Gems was fucking great. The only thing I know they did is fucking Uncut Gems. But judging from these posters, I can kind of guess what kind of the style. I can kind of already guess the style we're going for here. It's gonna be like fucking whatchamacallit, like Marty Supreme. I can already tell from the editing of that trailer, it is gonna be like a super like frenetic, fucking, what do you call that shit? Like a fucking frenetic, claustrophobic ass pace. A lot of close-ups and shit. It's being dubbed a dark comedy. Okay. Teaser makes like a dark comedy motivation, but the trailer looks more like an anxiety-induced crime thriller. Yeah, it's fucking. By the way, that film Asa Butterfield is crazy. Yeah, they made fucking the white male loneliness epidemic a movie. Like so, like yeah, it's for somebody, all right. I don't know if it's for me, but it's for somebody, all right. Next up is Disclosure Day. Made fucking the Red Pill content the movie.
What did you steal?
Secrets.
This is that movie about like an
They paid
alien
me to
invasion or
protect.
something, right?
Are they people?
No.
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Today's.
Do you understand what she's saying?
I hear it. It's gibberish. I can't understand it.
And I can.
What's happening to me?
People are starved for the truth.
I'm a part of it now. I'm just sorry they made you a part of it too.
Hello, Jane. Please. Have a seat.
What the hell?
This 79-year terror campaign of lies has to end.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
That truth will upend all established order across the entire world. If you do this, there's no undoing it.
Why would they do this?
When the time is right, everything will become clear.
Whatever happens, don't you let go.
I like that fucking ASMR shit. That's interesting. More action than I thought we were getting. It's Spielberg, so it's Spielberg. I'll check it out. Yeah, right after Obama said, "Yeah, aliens is real." You know, shit. I don't know what to tell you. I think I see that too. And Spielberg was like, "Oh man, that." Spielberg was like, "Oh man, that's gonna do great things for my movie." I was like, hey, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. Next up is, but yeah, this looks pretty cool. I'll check it out. It's Spielberg, so I'll check it out. Pizza movie.
Hi, Monty.
Hey, Jack.
How was your day?
Oh shit, it's the dude from
Not great.
It's the kid from the Goldbergs.
How's yours?
There he is!
We're in college, Monty. These are supposed to be the best years of our lives. I just want to have a fun night for once.
Already.
Where did these come from? Oh my god.
Presenting Mints. It's an incredible high.
SNL.
No. Come on. No. No. Come on. No. Come on. No. Come on. No. No.
You feel anything?
No.
Are these duds?
Oh no.
It's an incredible high. So long as you take it with pizza. Without pizza, it'll blow your brain straight out your...
What?
I am Snackatron 3000. To receive your pizza, meet me in the lobby.
This is 2 flights of stairs. There's no way we'll make it to the lobby. There's RAs.
Room check!
We are not of sound mind. Let's do this.
Why are our heads exploding?
Earlier tonight, when I was in your room,
Loser.
and I spotted a tin of mints.
You are not coming with us.
You guys can't just leave me here.
There is a final phase that I didn't mention. Your worst nightmare comes to life.
Oh god, no.
And shoves a chainsaw up your...
We gotta get that pizza.
What?
What is happening?
Get up! Please give us our pizza! We need to eat pizza!
This shit is fucking stupid. And I love it. This shit is fucking weird and random as hell, and I fucking love it. College of the Trip pizza movie, wild new comedy from Britannic? What the fuck is that? An internet sketch comedy duo from Atlanta. Okay, they're comedians. They're sketch comedy comedians. Shy college student and his reckless roommate set on a simple mission to grab pizza. But after a strange dose of mind-bending experimental drugs, they're thrust in a chaotic night of absurd encounters, wild hallucinations, unexpected revelations that could change their lives. Just without that shit. Again, fucking... Matthew Reese is on this? Stupid as hell, and I fucking love it. I'm interested in this. Like it's called Pizza Movie because the entire purpose is them trying to get to the lobby and get some pizza, but of course they high as fuck, so they gotta navigate through all that shit. I'm interested. I'm in. I'm interested. I'm in, bro. Like, what the fuck? All right, next up is a power ballad.
Now, they're just starts, okay? But you get the vibe.
Can I make a suggestion?
Where do you go like, never gonna run if you don't walk, never gonna talk, but don't run. Don't look down.
I could tell within 2 minutes of meeting you, you're not just some boy band guy.
And you are too good for that wedding band. How to write a song without...
Been toying with this one for years.
Yeah, I like that.
Cause every song I ever wrote in my life.
This song changed my life.
It's my song.
I wrote it.
Do you think it is easy to turn a song into a hit?
So good.
Yeah.
Ain't against it, but I ain't not with it, but I ain't against it. You know, all right. When Rick, who's Paul Rudd, a past his prime wedding singer, meets fading boy band star Danny, that's Nick Jonas, during a gig, the two bond over music and a late night jam session. But when Danny turns one of Rick's songs into a hit that reignites his career, Rick sets out to reclaim the recognition he believes he deserves, even if it means risking everything he cares about. From writer-director John Carney, Sing Street and Once. Okay. Like I said, I ain't with it, but I ain't really against it, so, you know, whatever. Next up, They Will Kill You. Razzie Awards, so we're already off to a great start. Fucking Draco Malfoy. Razzie Beats in underwear, where you know off to a better start.
Tonight, we must offer a human sacrifice.
Excuse me?
You are the offering.
Are you ready to die? Never. You can't escape. What?
Come on, guys, it's just one girl.
What happened to your eye?
It's the flesh wound.
I don't know why this reminds me of like some super
I know you think we're terrible people.
violent,
If you get to know us, we're actually...
some super violent, this reminds me just like some super violent Wes Anderson.
We're really nice.
They will kill you.
What happened in there?
Rich people.
Get tickets now.
What's her name? Is this actually him? A film unleashes a blood-soaked, high-octane horror action comedy in which a young woman must survive the night at the Virgil, a demonic cult's mysterious and twisted death trap of a lair, before becoming their next offering in a uniquely brazen big-screen battle of epic kills and wickedly dark humor. Stars Razzie Beats, Mahala Patterson, Joseph, Tom Felton, that's his real name, Heather Graham, and Patricia Arquette. I was saying, there was one lady, and I was like, she looks familiar. Directed by Kirill Sokolov and written by Sokolov and produced by Andy Machete. Kirill Sokolov, whatever, nigga. Russian director. Okay, I haven't seen none of this shit. All right, I mean that looks interesting. Again, not something I go to the movies for, but I catch it on streaming or something. All right, and finally, the final Super Mario Galaxy trailer.
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies.
We gotta get everyone out of here. Go, go, go! Mamma mia.
I demand that you release my father.
Over my dead body.
Fine with me.
Everyone calm down.
Toad, pack our things.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, princess, you're going to regret that.
So at the start, I was trapped with Luigi, who was very morbid. Takes a lot of star power to save the galaxy. April 1st. Okay, it is in April. I know I'm tripping. Still got a little time. I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, I know. Did I confuse both of them for April? Anyway, so yeah. Hopefully, I can try to go see the Bride before this comes out. But we'll see. But anyway, with that is the last of our trailers, and that is the last of this edition of News Drop. Thank you all so much for joining me. I very much appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about some of the news we dropped. Let me know what's your favorite Bruce Campbell role or your favorite Bruce Campbell movie. Are you excited for this all day, all night movie or his what was the other Thrash? Is that the Netflix one that was coming out? Let me know. What was did any of your Oscar picks win? Did you feel like were there any snubs, anything of that nature? Let me know down in the comments below. But of course, this is make sure you also subscribe so you can be updated on the TV, which is going to drop on Wednesday, and then the video game news is going to drop on Friday, amongst all other stuff. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. Until next time, everybody, always remember to stay watching, to stay playing, to stay awesome, and most importantly, of course, to stay safe out there. Until next time, everybody, I will speak to you all later. Goodbye.